Hey everyone! Are you ready to transform your English learning experience? Welcome back to the channel where we make learning English fun and easy. Today we're diving into something really important for your English journey: how to start thinking in English. If you've ever found yourself translating everything from your native language to English before speaking, this video is for you. I'll share practical tips to help you stop translating and start thinking naturally in English. We'll cover simple exercises you can start doing today, ways to incorporate English into your daily life, and how to make the most of the resources around you. Ready? Let's get started. You might be wondering, why is thinking in English such a big deal? Well, it's more than just a language skill. It's a transformative experience. When you start thinking in English, you're immersing yourself in a new way of seeing the world. If you're in a conversation and have to mentally translate, it takes time. This delay can make conversations feel awkward. When you think directly in English, your responses are quicker and you feel more confident. It's not about perfection, it's about fluency. Fluency means expressing yourself without constantly stopping. That's the power of thinking in English. Start practicing today and watch how it transforms your life. So, tip number 1, start small with simple words. I know it sounds basic, but this is where you lay the foundation. Look around you right now. What do you see? A chair, a lamp, a phone. Instead of thinking of these objects in your native language, think of them in English. Chair, lamp, phone. Easy, right? Go through your day doing this as often as possible. You can even make flashcards for quick reminders. Write the English word on one side and maybe draw a little picture on the other. This is a great way to build your English vocabulary in a natural way. And don't limit yourself to just your house. Even when you're outside, like walking to work, name things you see in English: tree, car, road, building, traffic light, dog. The more you practice this, the more those English words will become second nature to you. You'll be amazed at how quickly this builds up your thinking in English. Tip number 2, narrate your day in English. This might feel awkward at first, but trust me, it works. Talking to yourself is a powerful way to improve your language skills. Describe what you're doing in English. Narrate even the simplest tasks. For example, I am brushing my teeth, I am eating breakfast, I am going to work, I am taking the bus. Engage your brain in real-time English processing. Think in English rather than translating. You don't have to say these things out loud in public. Thinking them in English is a great exercise. It's like having a conversation with yourself in English. It trains your brain to connect actions with English without translating. This is crucial for fluency. Start with your morning routine. Narrate every step you take. Consistency is key. Make this a daily habit, and you'll see significant improvements in your English skills. Enjoy the process and celebrate your progress. Every step brings you closer to mastering English. Immerse yourself in English media. Tip number 3 is one of my favorites. Immerse yourself in English media. Surround yourself with the language. Think about it. How did you learn your native language? By being constantly exposed to it. So let's recreate that environment with English. Change your phone settings to English. Listen to English podcasts. Watch TV shows and movies without subtitles if you can. Even try reading simple books or articles in English. Don't worry about understanding everything at first. The goal is to get comfortable hearing and seeing English regularly. Over time, you'll start recognizing words and phrases more quickly. And this constant exposure will help you naturally think in English. It's okay if you don't understand every single word. Focus on getting the general idea. This passive learning is powerful. You'll be surprised at how much you absorb just by being around the language. Start with content that interests you. If you love cooking, watch cooking shows in English. If you're into sports, follow English sports channels. The key is to make it enjoyable so that it doesn't feel like a chore. You can also join online communities or forums where English is the primary language. Engage in discussions, ask questions, and share your thoughts. This not only improves your language skills, but also helps you connect with people from different cultures. Another great tip is to keep a journal in English. Write about your day, your thoughts, or even your plans for the future. This practice helps you think in English and improves your writing skills. Remember, the goal is to immerse yourself as much as possible. The more you surround yourself with English, the more natural it will become. So, take every opportunity to engage with the language. Whether it's through media, conversations, or writing, every bit helps. Keep at it, and soon you'll find yourself thinking and even dreaming in English. Chapter 5, Practice with a Timer. Tip number 4, set a timer and practice thinking in English for short bursts of time. Start with just 2 to 5 minutes each day, where you challenge yourself to think only in English. Pick a topic, maybe your favorite food, or what you plan to do this weekend, and try to talk through it in your head without switching to your native language. For example, you can think, I really like pizza. I eat it once a week. I prefer pizza with mushrooms and cheese. Start simple. If you get stuck, it's okay. Just keep going and you'll get better every day. As you get more comfortable, you can gradually increase the time. The key here is consistency. Just like any skill, thinking in English takes practice. By setting aside even a few minutes each day, you're training your brain to think in English more and more automatically. Chapter 6, Visualization in English. Tip number 5, visualize in English. When you think about something, don't just see the word in your native language. Instead, try to visualize the object or idea itself and connect it to the English word. For example, if you think of an apple, don't picture the word in your native language. Picture the fruit, its redness, its round shape, maybe even a bite taken out of it, and connect that image to the English word apple. Do this with other words too: dog, house, happy, sad. Create vivid images in your mind and link them directly to the English words. This helps create direct associations between English words and what they represent, rather than going through a translation process. This method really strengthens your mental connection to English. All right, let's recap the 6 tips to start thinking in English. Start with simple words. Narrate your day. Immerse yourself in English media practice with a timer. Visualize words in English, and don't worry about being perfect. The more you do these things, the faster you'll develop the habit of thinking in English. It may feel challenging at first, but stick with it and you'll see amazing progress. So, which tip are you going to try today? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more English learning tips. See you next time.